You are listening to Digital Pratik's podcast, where you're gonna learn digital marketing for free every single day. Please do give me a review if you find something interesting over here. Please do give me a review because I keep on learning every single day something new. I'll keep on applying that something new which I have learned in my life, and I'll keep on sharing that something new which I have learned and applied, and maybe I got some awesome results. Welcome to this another episode of Digital Marketing Podcast, where Digital Pratik is going to discuss something which is super hot topic. Yes, the best tips to supercharge Google Display Network performance. If you are into Google AdWords, probably you already know what Google Display Network is. GDN, which is known as Google Display Network, is the largest contextual advertisement network. It actually consists of millions of websites which advertisers can display their ads upon to a wide range of audiences using many targeting options. So in this particular episode, I'm going to outline 6 to 7 tips that will help you harness the potential of display advertising, including how to get the most from a very limited budget. Number 1 is remarketing campaigns. An obvious one, but this is by far the biggest opportunity. If you are ever going to see any kind of return on display network, you are most likely to see it from Google remarketing or remarketing campaigns. Remarketing basically allows you to deposit a cookie via the browser of your website visitors. You will then be able to display ads targeting those websites visitors whenever they visit other websites also on the Google Display Network. This actually works like magic. It works due to the fact that people seeing your ads are already familiar with your brand. What's more is remarketing has been proven to deliver lower CPAs, which is cost per acquisitions. So it's a great option for advertisers operating on a smaller budget. Now, how do you set up a basic remarketing campaign? Simply visit your Google admin dashboard and set up remarketing and add a remarketing tag to all pages of your website. Set up remarketing lists using the audiences tab within AdWords shared library. Then within a few days, your all visitors list will begin to populate, and you can monitor this via the audiences tab in AdWords. Once your chosen list has gained at least 100 visitors within 30 days, you are ready to start remarketing. And then to set up a new campaign, you simply have to create a campaign which is display network only, and to enable all features, simply select no marketing objective and all features. Simply choose target location, language, bid strategy, budget and campaign name. Hit save and continue, and then you will have to create your ad group in which you will have to set your default CPC bid, click interests and remarketing, and under choose how to target your ads, select your category and drop down menu where it says remarketing lists. You have to select this remarketing lists and choose one of the remarketing lists you previously have created via the audiences tab. So that's it for this particular campaign and ad group. You can now skip the ad creation if you want to do this later. Once your ads have been created, they are eligible to be served to all previous website visitors whenever they are browsing sites on Google Display Network, that is GDN. Alright, so there are many useful parameters which you can just Google for optimizing your remarketing campaign, or probably you will find one another episode on my podcast where I simply talk about optimizing your remarketing campaigns. Second tip would be targeting similar audiences. Now this is something like lookalike audiences into Facebook marketing. So the similar audience feature within Google AdWords attempts to find people with similar interests and browsing habits as your remarketing audiences. If you have already set up remarketing, I would recommend targeting similar audiences in their own ad groups to see if you can boost performance. And I would always recommend segmenting remarketing lists and similar audiences into separate ad groups to monitor relative performance. Basically, you have to have 2 different ad groups inside one same campaign, and those 2 ad groups would be targeting 2 different things. One ad group having remarketing lists and second ad group having similar audiences lists. Alright, so this will help you split test and see what your business is getting more from. Third tip would be focusing on placements specifically. Now, out of all the targeting options available to advertisers on Google Display Network, the best way of gaining granular control over where your ads are being served is by using managed placements. If you use targeting methods like interests or topics, Google is essentially simply guessing which sites are relevant, meaning there is a risk that your ads may be served on irrelevant websites. Now, by targeting placements, what you are able to do is you are able to select exactly which sites you want your ads to be displayed upon. So it's actually a safer option for advertisers just branching out into display advertising. To set up placement advertising, placement targeting option, simply navigate to targeting settings of your display network campaign and choose placements from ad targeting drop down. You can then choose specific placements from the list by searching for keywords or specific websites. Also, if you have a list of high performing placements, that is high performing websites, you can actually create several different ad groups, and within each ad groups you can have just one website as a placement, so that you are split testing between all your placements and you can figure out which one is working better. Then you can actually more effectively manage your bids on placements that are providing the best return. Fourth one, which is actually super important, is please look out for your mobile games if you are getting any. Alright, this might seem a little bit confusing, but let me explain. If you are using keyword, topic or interest targeting, you might be monitoring the placements of your ads which are being served upon, and if you are doing that, chances are mobile games are wasting a huge chunk of your budget. This is an issue that has appeared largely due to kids using their parents' mobile apps, which often leads to ads being clicked by accident. Now, you yourself might have done this quite a lot of times while playing games on your mobile phone. Alright, so how to check whether mobile games have been taken up a slice of your display budget or not? Simply navigate to your display network campaign, click display network tab for the campaign, and then placements sub tab. Once you click on placements sub tab, you'll be able to see the most common culprits like flashlight app, flashcards for babies, photo frame editors, or some kind of different game examples. All right, so you can simply exclude them from ad group individually, or if you want to exclude all mobile apps in AdWords for future campaigns, what you can simply do is you can add a placement exclusion for AdSense for mobileapps.com. I repeat, AdSense for mobileapps.com altogether. All right, I repeat, you have to add a placement exclusion for AdSense for mobileapps.com. So after selecting the proper campaign, click on the display network tab and navigate to the bottom of the page where it states campaign exclusions. In the drop down menu of the many types of exclusions, select placements and add AdSense for mobileapps.com. This will effectively prevent your ads from appearing in any kind of mobile apps. Fifth tip for your display network campaign optimization would be targeting in-market audience. Now, in-market audiences are people whom Google has already determined to be the most interested people in what you have to offer based on their browsing behavior and activity. This audience comprises of users who are actively searching and comparing products and services matching those you offer. So to see if in-market audiences are a successful targeting method for you or not, set up a campaign via interests and remarketing tab and select in-market audiences from the drop down before checking which type of audience you'd like to target. And one very important tip for this particular thing would be split test between your in-market audience targeting into separate ad group so that you get to know if it is working for your business or not. Then pay close attention to the placements report to further refine performance over the time. And sixth and very important, which is the last tip in this episode, is testing Gmail sponsored promotions. Now, one of the most cost-effective types of display campaigns is Gmail sponsored promotions. Gmail sponsored promotions are ads that appear in a Gmail inbox above emails. These are actually designed to look like a regular email, but once they are clicked, they expand into a full ad. All right, they expand into a full ad. Now, for creating Gmail sponsored promotions, an advertiser must have to create two different sets. One is collapsed, which is text based, and second is expanded ad. So you have to create using custom HTML and things like that, which you will find inside Google AdWords tool. And advertisers are actually charged on a cost per click basis, and note that the click is counted whenever someone expands an ad. All right, whenever someone expands an ad, only then and then the click is being counted, and the advertiser would be paying for that particular click. It's not like this that when they click through to the website from an ad. So advertisers will only pay for the first click. They are not charged again when a user clicks through to their website. So it's worth noting that these ads are only eligible to appear in standard Gmail accounts, and they won't be appearing in accounts that are part of a paid G Suite business account. For B2B advertisers, make sure it's worth bearing this in mind, as you only would be able to reach businesses users on their personal Gmail accounts. Now, in terms of targeting options, you can actually target or exclude basically using any different combinations as display keywords, AdWords, customer match, location targeting, topics, demographics, like hell lot of things. All right, so at the end I would like to say this: the display network is actually, in order to generate optimal results, advertisers need to make use of the ever expanding targeting options to enable them to get their ads in front of potential customers. And I would recommend that keeping on top of the latest features, as well as testing some of the tips with split testing campaigns with all these 6 tips, will actually help you deliver better results for your business. All right, so that's it for this episode. I look forward to see you in the next one. Till then, take care, bye bye, and as always guys, stay awesome, God bless, and subscribe. Hey, wait, before you leave, let me just tell you that please do give me a review. If you find something interesting over here, please do give me a review, because that helps me rank over here and stand out from the crowd in digital marketing space, and that helps me boost my confidence in giving you and providing you as much possible as I can with the value stuff every single day to enhance my digital marketing knowledge. All right, so I'll see you in the review section, and do give me a subscribe hit. Thank you.